Good day, fellow Nigerians. This is my second message to the Chief of Army Staff of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Lieutenant General Y. Shaivi. Greetings from the Igbo Women Assembly, sir. I've made a similar video where I addressed you on the Operation Udoka you want to go and carry out in the southeast. And I also told you that there may be no need for that operation because southeast is peaceful. We are enjoying relative peace in the southeast, and the last time we had this insecurity in the southeast was when the military came in, and from our investigation the militaries were very much involved in the insecurity we have in the southeast, and we have the strong belief that the rehabilitated Boko Haram soldiers were majorly moved to southeast and they carried out jihad and genocide in the southeast. The proofs are there. If you want more proof of this, sir, we are willing to come and give you more proof. It took the effort of local vigilantes, because when the military came in, they disarmed most of our vigilantes through Ebubago, through Asadi Kubo. Asadi Kubo actually used the Ebubago platform to carry out most of this jihad. And why we believe that the militaries were complicit in that jihad was because Asadi said they work hand in hand with them. And then I've queried why the military will be drafted to an area that's relatively peaceful. As at the time the military moved to southeast, southeast was relatively more peaceful than Lagos. And we have OPC in Lagos and we have Wagwe in Lagos, but the federal government deemed it fit to move the military there. As if that was not enough, they engaged a militant also, and there were a lot of killings of our youth. There were reports of youth being yanked out from their homes, being carried out from their homes, and they never came back. Till today, we are looking for a lot of youths who were arrested by different agencies in the southeast. Now, we are becoming so worried about the level of arrest by the military of our youth, and the challenge we are having on these arrests is each time these people are arrested, they are not being handed over to the police for proper prosecution. We've had series of our anytime the military comes across any criminal in the southeast, they will label it IPOB and ESN. Now, sir, this ESN is a group raised by IPOB to guide southeast. They are just like security outfits, like the Asadi people you contracted. He said he has a volunteer force which you patronize them. In Yoruba land, where our president comes from, we have OPC that are guiding the southwest. Sir, you are a Yoruba man. Why is Yoruba not experiencing much of insecurity? If you look at the map of Nigeria, Yoruba southwest is the only place we don't have military, and these are the only region that has peace. The question is why? Why is it that the area that does not have military presence is the area that is peaceful? Why the areas that was highly militarized are the areas that are experiencing insecurity? This has left more questions in our lips than we can answer. More than 2,000 youths have been killed for nothing, simply because they belong to IPOB. Even if IPOB was proscribed, if you get any member arrested, does that warrant shooting them even when they are not armed? We, the mothers, are becoming too worried on the level of killings in the southeast by the military, on the level of harassment and arrests in the southeast by the military. We are sick and tired of military heaping their incompetence on IPOB. And the military saying that a mere small organization like IPOB is bigger than them. A group that is not armed. IPOB is the only organization that is peaceful in the whole of Nigeria. And it may, looking at their activities, if IPOB is as dangerous as you claim, your men will not be on the road collecting money, intimidating them. The military have provoked our youth to a large extent. Yet they have remained resolute on on peaceful movements. Sir, I will plead that you begin to look into most of our youths that were arrested by the militaries. Hand them over to the police for trial. If you look at what the face-off between Harrison and the military on the kidnappers that were arrested, the moment those kidnappers were arrested, the next report we had from the military was that they have gotten the ESN are those kidnappers. So from the look of things, the military cannot combat the terrorists. Each region is building up private security outfit, just like you have it in the West. The OPC are guiding the Yorubas. The ESN are guiding the Igbos. And we don't like the way the militaries are cooking up lies, the way the police are cooking up lies, indirectly committing genocide in the Southeast in the name of whatever you say you are doing in the Southeast. So, sir, we implore you to look into the activities of the militaries in the Southeast and stop this hunting down of our youth. Thank you very much.